Well, hi everybody, it's Dad. Just wanted to stop in and say hi. I missed all of you on my channel. Welcome to Hey Dad channel. Um, I did pause a little bit this summer. I had some personal things going on and I had a reason to pause. And we can talk about that for a minute in terms of how to go forward with the channel. But I did want to say hi and catch up on what's been going on a little bit. I did take some time to improve some things for the channel. I did buy a new microphone and a new couple key lights. I did try to set up a little bit of a set behind me there, a little bit of sports memorabilia on a baker's rack with some dad merch and some pictures of the family you can see behind me as I move around. I got a nice t-shirt for Father's Day and dad merch going on. So maybe this is a look for the channel for a little bit, and we'll see as we go forward what that can improve to further. I did have a good summer so far. We kicked it off with Memorial Day and had a good time then. We had a good 4th of July weekend with some fireworks with the family. Saw the fireworks in the stadium. We did have some birthdays. I turned 63 this year. And we had a wedding anniversary. How long do you think I've been married? You've probably heard me say before. We've been married 42 years and 4 years of dating. So that's 46 years we celebrated this week. And we had a good anniversary day. And then we had someone with a broken bone the next day. So that threw things off a little bit further. So anyway, life goes on. Life happens. And in the midst of life, I paused a little bit. What really gave me cause to pause was some things happening in the YouTube world, especially in the reactor genre. The original impetus for this channel that we started together here is for me to do reactions to music as a means of talking to my sons daily and to leave them little breadcrumbs of advice for life through reactions to the lyrics of the song. Use the lyrics of songs to talk to my sons and family about life. When they say, "Hey Dad," it's a teachable moment, and I have some time to talk to them. So through this channel, "Hey Dad, can you listen to some music I'm listening to?" "Yes, son, I can do that." And those reactions were the impetus for the channel. Do you guys care about how I react to a song? Well, I hope you do. I hope I have a little advice and some insight to some music. I'm not a musician, but I have insight to what the lyrics mean with 63 years of living life. So that could keep going forward, reacting to music, and maybe some other advice videos I've done. I've done a few video shorts to learn how to do that as I've been living this summer. I hope you enjoyed the shorts. If you would, click like and subscribe when you see those. Subscribe to the channel, that helps me out. And like and leave me comments and tell me what it is you like or don't like about them. I've enjoyed talking to you in the comments. What gave me pause was what's happening a little bit in reaction videos and on the internet, and those two things. Let's talk about them. So I did see some reactors that I watch, and I subscribe to many of you. I've been watching many of you for 3 years now, and reactors, and I like the young people reacting to old music that I listen to. I like couples, I like families. I like all of you and how you react to music, so I've been listening to that and enjoying that. But I have seen some reactors express concern about copyright strikes, and what gave me pause was one big channel that I really like and listen to that said, hey, we may disappear because we've had 2 copyright strikes and maybe a third might occur and we might disappear. And that gave me pause. If they can disappear with their large audience and experience, why wouldn't that happen to me? And do I want to spend time creating content and being here and building all this up only to have it disappear out of my control? That's a concern. I don't know that I do want to do that. Is that a fool's errand? I'm not a lawyer. Do I know all the ins and outs of copyright law? I don't. I've tried to learn what the bounds are for reaction music, I listen to a song, I pause throughout the song, I offer my reaction to the music and advice to my son and anyone listening who needs that advice or who maybe doesn't have a father figure in their life and could learn from that. That's the value add that I could offer, but is it at risk and out of my control? That gave me pause, so I paused. The other thing is the internet generally. Social media is a little bit of a landmine, and I try not to be political on this channel, although I'm a political person by nature. I can't help but live in 63 years of my life without being informed by what I think about life and religion and politics. I don't intend it for this to be part of this channel, but how can I help it from being part of my comments? And it's not only what I say, it's who I choose to react to. It's who I may randomly like on other channels, or not even on YouTube. Maybe it's reaches out to who I like on other social media platforms as well. If I click like on somebody, does that put this channel at risk? That's not a good thing for our country if that's the case. It's not a good thing for free speech. But it makes me pause. Is that a risk I want to take? To spend time creating and only to have a channel taken away by censors, by content moderators for innocuous things that I like or say? I'm a pretty middle-of-the-road guy in my life. I have certain political thoughts that are earned over my life, but that's not the core of this channel. So why would that influence it? Anyway, those are things that gave me pause. And I need advice from you, my subscriber family. How do you want me to proceed on this channel? Am I doing the right things for what you want to hear? That's certainly not the only driving factor. I'm going to do the channel for what I want to do the channel for. But I'm taking input and advice. What have you seen? How risky is it to do a reaction channel? How easily is it for a channel to disappear? What do you want to hear from me? There's other things I could do besides reaction. I don't need to do politics. But I'd like to do life lessons. And I was talking to one son recently, and we were talking about a portion of my work life and what it meant and how it could play into future work possibilities. And I realized he didn't really know much about my work life. He knows the broad outlines of what I've done, but not details of where I've been on the road and what I've accomplished in 40 years of work. And I'd kind of like to leave an oral history for him of that and some broad outlines. I have a lot of stories, life stories, military work, not what I did and what I accomplished, but where it took me, what I saw, what I learned. I've seen so much. You'd hardly believe what I've seen in 40 years of life with 90% business travel for years. You'd hardly believe everything that I saw if I told you. And I could write it down for my sons, but I think I'd like to do one or two videos here as kind of an oral record of my life history that are broad enough that they'll have lessons for anybody who wants to listen. So that might be my next couple of videos. I may throw in a reaction video as well. And do you like the shorts? Do you like the advice? Do you like reviews that have advice? Do you have certain bands you want me to listen to in genres? How do you want me to proceed on this channel if you were advising me? Be my lawyer. Be my agent. Be my counselor. How should I proceed? I care about you. I want to talk to you through this channel. I want my sons to say, "Hey, Dad, would you listen to this? Tell me what you think." Or what do you think about this issue and be there for them. If you need a dad hug, Dad's always here to give you a virtual hug. And there's a couple people in my life that I like to give a personal dad hug to, and I think it's meaningful. But a virtual dad hug to you if you need one. Care about you. Hit like if this is something that you like to hear and think about. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, if you just found me. Thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll see you on the next video. Dad out.